Good morning, this is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43, and we're going to be doing a weighted workout also with a band. So you'll need two weights and a band, and I'm going to use the little skinny band for what we're going to be doing today. And you'll also need two pillows. So just two little square pillows, or you can use bed pillows, whatever you have handy. And we'll need those at the very end for our finisher for our abs. So we're going to go ahead and start our warm-up. Ready? So let's start with jumping jacks, just the modified kind. Ready? So we're going to be doing two 12-minute workouts. One with the weights and then one with the bands. And then we're going to end with a 6-minute workout with our pillows to do our abs. And so that'll be fun to do. Alrighty. Round and round. Okay, now roll the shoulder back and keep those feet moving. That's it. Okay, let's go down into a squat and swing the arms up, down and swing the arms up. That's it. Ooh. See a little trick for going back? Yeah, that's fun. Okay, now we're going to go to the side, to the other side. Swinging away. Okay, and now let's just go side to side this way. Swing the arms. Warm up the torso. So after our warm-up, if you don't have water, then you'll want to get water too. Okay, so let's do some punches. That's it. Maybe get the heels working. Two. That's it. Punches. Okay, let's do some uppercuts. That's it. Uppercuts. Okay, let's bend over and we're going to open up into like a fly. So flat back, don't round it. That's it. Strong body, belly button pulled in. Okay, now flare the hands. So fist and then flare. Fist and flare. That's it. Keep going. Open it up. So chest and back here. Good. Okay, now hands in front, and we're still bent over. And we're just going to bring one arm up at a time. That's it. Really warming up that back. Good. Okay, now we're going to put both hands on the thighs, and we're just going to slide them down and then come back halfway up. Not even all the way up, just back to where you started. Okay, so that you can warm up the back of the legs. And you're keeping your hands on your thighs as you're doing this, sliding the hands down. Okay, now this time we're going to keep ourselves down, okay? And we're going to open those legs up a little bit more. And let's just take a walk from side to side. And that's it. Just walking out past your feet if you can. That's it. Nice lunge, side to side. Okay, now bring it to the center. Okay, pull the chin towards the chest, pull the belly button in, round the back. Slowly roll yourself back up to the front. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to come here and we're going to squat down and we're going to kind of push the knees forward. That's it. Knees going past the toes just a little bit. So if you need to hold on to something, you can. That's it. Push those knees forward. That's it. Give them a little more. Okay, now make circles. And then go the other way. Okay, go the other way again. And then back the other way. Warming up those ankles and those shins. Okay, now slowly roll yourself back up. Feel it all the way into my tush. How about you? Okay, check out the arms. Alrighty, so we're going to start, and we're going to start with our weights. Alrighty? So we're going to grab the weights. And there's a little bit of getting up and getting down with this one, just so you know. I got to pull out my little workout here so I know. So the first one's down. We're going to do a plank row. We're going to alternate back and forth. So if you do not want to get in the plank position with your weights, then your alternate move is going to be this one, okay? So you'll take opposite arm, opposite leg back, okay? And if you end up doing same arm, same leg in your balance, that's fine, okay? Otherwise, we're going to get into a plank, and we're going to row, and you're just going to hold the plank. You don't have to do anything with your legs. And that's going to be our first move. And then we're going to just roll over onto our back and do a cycle, bicycle with the chest move. Alrighty, so let's get ready. So you will have to get on the floor for some of these. So, but that's just if you don't want to be on your arms for a plank. You can do that first move. Are you ready? Okay. Here's our 10-second countdown. Now, make sure you are on the flat part of your weights. You can be on your knees. And we're just going to row. Now, you can put a hand down and alternate like this if you want to. And that's perfectly fine too. Otherwise, you can hold your weight. And we're going to do each of these moves. And we're going to go through them once, and then we'll go through them a second time. There you go. Remember, you can be on the knees. Try to make sure you're not like this, though, when you're doing it. Because, I mean, you can be, but it's better if you're out like this, where your high knee's flat. I always say, make sure your shoulders are over your wrists. And everybody always wants to, like, move the wrong way. Okay, so we're doing chest with a cycle. Okay, so we're going to do legs in and out, and we're going to do a chest press, or a chest fly. But if you end up doing a chest press and not a chest fly, that's fine too. Maybe you'll do a chest press one time and a chest fly the second time. Doesn't matter. They're both going to work the chest. And make sure your chin's parallel or vertical with the floor. You don't need to watch your legs. Woo! Okay, so we're going to come up and we're going to do a bridge. Okay, so we're going to take, you can use 2 weights or 1 for this. Okay, so we're going to bring the weights behind and we're going to press up as we bring our hips up. And we're doing the bridge and a tricep extension at the same time. If that's too much, drop 1 weight and do more of a skull crusher when you do it. And again, watch that chin. I'm telling myself that more than you. You might be trying to look at something just like me. And everything's coming up at the same time. So I breathe out. Okay, so our next one is going to be, oh, we get to stand up, squat with an overhead press. Okay, so here's the weights, and we're going to squat and just do an overhead press. So we go as low as we can. Hold the weights at the shoulders. Try not to let them drop any lower. You don't need them around your belly. Good. Nice. Try to face the camera better. Oh, okay, this is one weight. Okay, and we're gonna just do one side at a time. We'll do the other side next time, okay? And we're gonna do a lunge, lunge, and then bring it up. A little front raise there. Good. Keep moving. Pull that belly button in. That's it. Keep breathing. Almost done. Oh, excellent. Okay, so our last one is going to be a reverse lunge with a hammer curl. Okay, so reverse lunge, hammer curl. Then a real quick drink, and then we start over again with planks. Or a reverse lunge with alternating row, if you don't want to go down into a plank. You know, and that all depends on your forearms and your wrists, right? Because it's a lot of pressure on them. So I always like to have an alternative for that one. Okay, so on the floor, quick drink. Ready to go. So row. Almost there. Whew. Okay, so rolling around. Okay, so the chest press or chest fly with a cycle. Maybe we'll do the chest press this time. Fun to do two things at the same time, right? Keep going. Breathe. All right. So I believe we get, oh, bridge, sorry, bridge, and then we sit up. Okay, so weights together, okay, behind the head, and we go up and down. Watch your chin. Really get that hiney up there. Whew. These 10 pounds are heavy today. Oh my goodness, that was a lot. Glad there's only 2 sets of this stuff. Okay, so we're gonna do a squat with the overhead press now. Okay, squat. Overhead press. Now, so remember, we have 50 seconds. You know, a lot of the time, the recommended time is 30 seconds. And I like to do 50 with a 10-second in between, mainly because, hey, then I can keep track of how much time we have for each round. And I like to do even numbers, you know, 8 minutes, 6 minutes, 12 minutes for each round. And then you can work slower reps. You don't feel rushed. Oh, good. Okay, so this one is the lunge one. Wait, okay, so it's the other side this time. So leg goes out. Okay, so down and up. This is kind of fun. It's kind of like a kettlebell swing. See better? Okay, so last one, reverse lunge with the hammer curl, okay? Here we go. Good, keep going. See how low you can get in that reverse lunge. Gotta make sure I have enough leg room to go back. There you go. I'm slowing it down a little so I can get further down. Good. Almost there. Whew. That's it. Alrighty, shake out those hands and grab a drink of water. Alrighty, that was good. Okay, so we're gonna let our heart rate get back down. So you're gonna grab your band now. So you can use a thicker band. Mine is so tight, and I should be using it, I know. Then I'm going to try this one and see how it goes. And so you need to put it on now, and we're going to leave it on, of course. So it's going to be above your knees. So you can use the all-around band like this. You can use the fabric, you know, with the elastic in it band, and you can use a TheraBand, the long flat ones that you can tie. You can use any of those, but put it on, squish your legs together nice and tight, and then tie it nice and tight so that you know it's not just going to fall off between your knees when you put your legs together. Okay, so we're going to keep this on, and of course we're going to have 6 exercises, and we're going to do them twice through. And okay, so we're going to do the crab walk, a single leg kickback with the squat. So we're going to alternate that, and then we're going to do a burpee jack. So that is where you go down to a burpee where you jump out, and it's hard to walk out on that one. So if you don't want to jump out into a burpee, then you can do a total body extension. You know, our total body extensions are a little bit of a squat where we touch our toes, our chest, and then come up on our toes and raise our hands up over our head. Okay, and then you'll do a jack like that, because we're going to do a modified jack. You can jump jack if you want to. I might try to jump jack. And then our next one is a modified jack, where we're going to do the whole thing modified. And then we're going to do just marching high knees with our hands up over our head. And then our last one is going to be a single leg extension, where we're just going to kick that leg out, just one leg, and we'll do the other leg next time. Alrighty, easy peasy. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so our first one's a crab walk. So we're going to come down like this, stick our booty out back, okay, and we're just going to kind of crab walk around, okay, like this. And then we're going to crab walk back. So you can take as many steps as you want. So depending on where you're at, you can walk 20 steps forward, 20 steps back. I'm just staying on my little rug right here. So I'm only doing like 4 forward, 4 back. But we do want to get the backward step in there, because that also works. Legs are apart, knees are following toes, okay? Don't let the knees fall in, because that will take away from what it's doing to your backside. Let's try this way. I'll walk down the hill, if my room slants, and I'll walk back up the hill. There we go. That's pretty good. Down the hill, and then up the hill. Oh, okay, done with that one. Okay, so we're gonna do the single leg back with the squat, okay? So breathing, right? So single leg back, squat. Okay, important on the squat, don't let your knees buckle in, especially if you have a really tight band. Sometimes when you have a really tight band, when you come down into a squat, it wants to draw your knees in towards each other. You have to make yourself really push those knees out. Did I do the same leg? Sorry. I was just really thinking about those knees. So we're just pressing straight leg back, okay? And we're gonna do a lot of those in a little bit. Really work on that tush. Get that all nice and lifted for our summer shorts, so they look good and we don't have a flat behind. Nothing worse than a flat behind. And don't buy your, okay, what is it? No, oh, this is the burpee. Okay, so remember, total body extension, jack, or burpee and jack. So I'm gonna go down, okay, and then I'm gonna do a jack. Down, and then a jack. Down, and then a jack. Down, and then a jack. That's it. I'll get back to my thought in a second. Bouncing my glasses off. All right, so just modified jacks. Okay, so nothing's worse than if you buy your clothes too big. So when you lose weight, get rid of those clothes that are too big for you. You know, I know people who still have their clothes from the 70s and their fat clothes. If you still have your fat clothes, then that allows you to get back into them. Because then you're thinking, oh, I'll just go up. Well, then there's no motivation. Just stay where you are. And remember, you've got to change your eating habits and your eating plan forever and not slide back into old eating habits that you know are going to, okay, we're doing single leg extension. Oh no, marching, sorry. That you know are going to make you gain weight. There's no getting small and then going back to old eating habits and then thinking that you're going to stay small. This just doesn't happen, okay? So when you're older, especially, a high-fat diet is not bad for you. It's not going to raise your cholesterol. You know, that was a study done tons of years ago, and they haven't bothered to really redo that and reteach that. But they have done some studies. They're just not teaching it like they should. Okay, one leg. And you need to educate yourself, okay? And you need to, I'm going to hold on just a little bit. And you need to understand that eggs, heavy cream, all those aren't going to hurt you. They're actually going to help you. Avocado oil, olive oil, and even coconut oil, even though it's considered saturated fat, are all going to help you actually lower your cholesterol. So, you know, it doesn't mean you need to take spoonfuls of them because they still have a ton of calories in them. So you need to figure out how many calories a day you need. You need to find a macro counter and, you know, plan out what you're eating. Lots of vegetables, a little bit of fruit, not a ton of fruit. I'm just going to do the other side, and then we're going to leave it off. Sorry, and we're going to leave it off at the end. And because I got to talking. And remember, fructose fights in our body. Okay, so you don't need a lot of fruit. They have lots of, you know, vitamins and things in them. But, you know, berries are best because they're lower in calories. But don't be doing big giant fruit smoothies or anything thinking that they're good for you, because your body's in turmoil and it causes stress. A little bit of fruit, you know, tablespoon, you know, in the morning will do you. Don't be eating huge amounts, maybe half an apple, something like that. You know, read the glycemic index. Okay, we're going back to the crab walk. So we did both sides of our leg thing, so we don't need to do that at the end at all. So crab walk again, okay? We gotta go downhill. And then back again. So it's kind of like you're just kind of turning your body. I'll do it this way so you can see better. Tap and then back. So anyway, food. Lots of water. You know, you don't overindulge in alcohol. You don't overindulge in caffeine. A cup a day. You know, maybe one drink a couple times a week. You know, save it for special occasions. Dark chocolate, 70% or higher, good quality. Watch your additives. Okay, what am I doing next? I'm doing the squat with a single leg kickback, okay? Okay, so squat, single leg. So, you know, just really be mindful. Okay, so remember this is a straight leg kickback. Watch it if you're bending your knee. It's not heel to hiney. And I want you to think about squeezing that tush as you go back. Remember your knees. Trying to make sure those knees don't buckle in, especially those of you that have a good quality tighter band on. Mine isn't super tight, so I don't have that problem. I mean, I can feel it. I'm sweating like crazy, so I know it's working. I can feel it in my tush. Oh, okay, so here's a tough one. Total body extension, okay, with a modified jack or jumping back, doing that burpee. Okay, so here we go. And then a jack. I like to make sure I'm really out in that plank when I go back. Almost there. All right, okay, modified jacks now. Now if your arms get tired, going above your head, you can bring them in front. Okay, so here we go. Breathe in. Feel those burpees. Get my heart going pitter patter. So almost done. What do we have after this? We have the marching is all after this. Hands above your head. Okay, shake it out. Okay, arms above my head. And then high knees up. Try and get them as high as your waistline. This is one that rolls it, right? That should be the last one. Keep breathing. Almost there. Almost have it. Feeling it. Okay, good. Okay, then take that off. Put it to the side. Shake it out. Get your drink of water. Alrighty, so I'm gonna get down on the floor and I'm gonna change my timer to 6 rounds. So we're gonna do 1 round each of the abs. So if you wanna go back and do it a second time, then just rewind me and do it a second time, okay? It's kind of fun. I'm gonna get my 2 pillows, and so we're gonna use 1 pillow sometimes, 2 pillows sometimes. Just depends on the exercise. And you just have to remember what they are. Gonna move everything out of the way because I'm gonna use my whole length here. And I'm gonna try to lay so you can see me, obviously. We're gonna do a torso swing, and then we're gonna do a pillow kick with scissors. We're gonna do a boat, and it's not big, it's just this little lift. Using both pillows, and then we're going to do a seated halo, okay? And then we're gonna do a double leg lift, and then we'll do a jackknife. Okay, so first one pillow. The I don't even think we use a pillow for the first one at all, but we're going to put our hands behind our heads. So whenever I say hands behind your head, it's usually just fingertips behind your ears, and your elbows are back, so we try not to hug our head like this. Sometimes, man, if I get really tired, I will put my hands behind my head and lace my fingers like this to help support it, but I still try to keep my elbows back. But you're trying not to yank on your head, because we're always trying to build neck strength, right? But if your neck ever starts to hurt, like if you're really feeling it in here, or you're really feeling it in the back of your neck, then put your head down, okay? It takes time to build that neck strength. Alrighty, so we're going to do each of them one time. So we're going to do a torso swing to start with. We have done this one before. I think we did it with our head down last time, but I can't remember. So here we go. So we're going to start with legs are out, hands are behind your head, like I said. Woo. And we're going to lift the feet up, and we're just going to go back and forth. All right, grab one pillow. You're going to hold it up, and we're going to bring our legs up, and we're going to do kind of a fast scissor here. Feeling it. Woo. Okay, so the next one is the boat. Okay, so we're going to put the pillow in between your feet, and you're going to hold the pillow, and we're just going to come up just a little bit. If I can get down further. There we go. So just arms up and legs up a little. Legs are straight. We're just lifting for a second. Little hold. And then bringing it back down. Alrighty, so that was the boat. Okay, we're going to do a seated halo. So we have one pillow. I'm going to need something for my feet. Okay, so we're just going to hold this and then go back around. So you're leaning back just a little, and we're just bringing the pillow behind your head. So I don't have tennis shoes on, so I have a weight in front of me, helping to hold my feet in place. Good. Feels good. Feel it. Whew. Alrighty, so our next one is double leg lift, hands behind head. Okay, so I'm going to hold the pillow in between my legs. Okay, and I'm going to drop and lift. And like I said, if you can't keep your head up, put your head down. If it hurts your back or your neck, and the last one is a jackknife. Okay, so the pillow's going to go between your knees. Okay, and we're going to bring it up. Almost there. Alrighty, perfect. Now, if you can roll yourself up, pick a safe way to roll yourself up and move those pillows to the side. Get yourself a drink of water. Alrighty, that was today's workout. Perfect. So I don't know about you, but I definitely felt that. And let's do our cool down for now. So let's go ahead and stay in the position that I'm in right now. So you're going to bring one leg in front and the other one off to the side. Good. And then we're just going to rotate to the side. So sit up nice and tall and rotate. Good. So we're not trying to like look all the way behind us or anything. It's just a gentle rotation. Now we're going to bring that shoulder that's closest to me and we're going to reach. There we go. So now that way we lean forward a little bit and reach. So you're going to get more of a stretch. And the other hand's just out behind you, helping to support you. Great. Now we're going to bring it back in and let's just go ahead and rotate to the other side. Good. Now we're going to go ahead and turn back to the front. Okay, we're going to bring our feet up in front of us. Okay, leaning back on the hands, and we're just going to do a gentle rotation from side to side. And then we're going to go turn to the other side. So our feet are already going to be where we want them to be. Correct? Okay, and then we're just going to rotate to the other side. Remember, nice and tall. And we're going to take that outside shoulder and we're going to reach. A little bit more of a stretch. rotate to the other side. Okay. I'm just going to look. Flip that foot down. There, it feels better. All right, so then I'm going to bring myself back and then bring myself into the center. Place my bottom of my feet together. Open up my legs. And just let the weight of my knees open up my legs. I just get myself centered with you a little bit better. How's that? So I'm not crooked. Good. Now I'm going to inhale, exhale. I'm going to bring my legs forward and I'm going to walk forward and I'm going to look straight out in front. I'm going to make sure my toes are up so I can get the bottom of my legs, get those hamstrings. Now I'm going to reach out as far as I can. I'm going to inhale, exhale, round my back so I can stretch my back. So I'm going to pull my chin in towards my chest a little bit. I'm going to continue to breathe, raising my back, pulling in my belly button. Trying to get those exhales longer than your inhales. On this next breath, we're going to inhale and raise up. And we're going to exhale, roll the shoulders down and back. That's really good. So we're going to inhale up, and we're going to grab onto our elbows. And we're just going to take a little side bend. Just holding on to those elbows. And then we're going to side bend to the other side. And we're going to bring it back to the center. We're going to try to be nice and tall here. So try to drop your arms behind you just a little bit more so that you can stretch that chest and make sure that the chin is parallel with the floor. And we're going to inhale, exhale, release those arms, bring them behind you, roll the shoulders back, lift the chin up, look at the ceiling. Now we're not dropping the head back. We have our rule of thumb, thumb in the clavicle, finger under the chin, and that's how far we go back. That's it, just that L. Now we're going to inhale, exhale, bring those hands out front, point those toes just a little bit. Try to reach as far as we can out in front. Inhale, exhale, slowly roll yourself back up. Perfect, now shake it out. Okay, I'm Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43. Thank you for being with me today. I hope you enjoyed our workout and you got a good stretch, and you also got a good workout with me today. Subscribe, tell your friends. We're just a bunch of people working out together. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else that you want, if there's a special kind of workout, and I'll get it in there. If not, otherwise, I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.